Hello everyone, thank you for clicking on this video. Probably is a reason why you did. The title alone probably said something. And if you are going through a hard time right now, a breakup, something like that, divorce, separation, I'm sorry. I know it really sucks right now. And I want you to know that it does get better. I'm sure you've heard that many times, but it does. But the reason why I'm making this video is because having had a little experience with life now, I can now talk to people and hear their stories 10, 15 years younger than me, maybe more. And I hear them going through these things, a recent breakup, or they're just on the rocks in their marriage, their relationship, or whatever. And the biggest thing I can tell you when you're going through this is your ex is not thinking about you. When it's fresh, they probably are. But the best thing I could tell you to do is get in this mindset that they're not thinking about you. And that may be a cold, hard thing to hear or to try to accept, but it does help make things easier. You have to have this mindset where you have to remember, rather, I should say, they are also going through a breakup. They are also going through a divorce. Okay. They also are dealing with a loss. Now, even though they may be the ones who did this to you, all the same, or they initiated the breakup or the divorce, perhaps, they're still dealing with a loss of some kind. When you have this mindset that it's not a one-sided issue, it hopefully helps soften the blow a little more. Now, there's always a chance, I suppose, that things could still work out, and when that is, I don't know. The time when is the time right, to make things right with your ex? The truth is, nobody knows, okay? And there's all kinds of tools for that, but I'm hoping by saying this alone, your ex is not thinking about you. Maybe it can help mitigate the intrusive thoughts that you have when you're in the middle of going through this heartache. Or maybe it's been months, years later, and you find yourself still having these very intrusive thoughts. Just remember that they're not thinking about you. And even if they are, the best thing that you can do is don't try to find out. If they're not reaching out to you, don't try to reach out to them. I can speak to this having been through some situations in my life, having my heart broken, okay? And I know what it's like. I've been through some stuff, and I'm not going to get into all the details there. It's not what I'm making this video for. I'm just hoping that I can give you guys a little bit of consolation. I'm trying to relate to you how I think about things now, later in my life, because having had been the person who has been broken up with and also having done some breaking up, having my heart broken or also being the heartbreaker, also, I have sometimes been the hero in some situations. I've also have been the villain. Have you ever thought about that? That you may be a villain in somebody's life? That you may have hurt someone? Human beings, our lives are not black and white. They can be very dichotomous sometimes. You can be the best person to somebody, but you also may be the worst person to somebody else. And I think what you can gather from that is at the end of the day, nobody is really thinking about you as much as you might think in your own head. Something embarrassing that you may have done, something that you think over and over again, like, oh, I could have handled that better, or I wish I had done that differently. No one's really thinking about it. Okay? No one's really caring that much. There may be some exceptions, but guys, I'm speaking, on in general, this is really the truth about life. No one is really thinking about you that much. The best thing that you can do is you gotta just live, keep moving forward, work on yourself. Improvement is a process. There's no final destination except death. That's an absolute certainty. But Beyond that, there's nothing in life that's gonna automatically make your life better or somehow more fulfilled. It's not gonna be getting that new house, it's not gonna be getting that new car, it's not gonna be getting the boyfriend or the girlfriend, husband or the wife. It's not gonna be any of that. It's you have the time that you have now and make the most of it. Life is a gift, it's a precious gift. The time that you have right now is all that really truly matters. So, I hope you can take something from this, and I hope it will help you get through what you're going through. Why is it important to me? Well, because, um, having been a massage therapist for as long as I have been, I started getting more interested in the mind. I'm back in school studying behavioral science, and so I'm interested in trying to help people on the psychological level also, more than just helping the physical aspects or the body, right? Um, Pain is something that is more than just it's not just something that just manifests, I think, on a physical level. There's also pain that manifests psychologically that can present itself outwardly on a physical level. So I'm hoping I can do more to help people and whatever they may be going through. So if you are in the middle of something right now, maybe it's not a breakup. Maybe you just clicked on this video because it just, I don't know, thought it was interesting. But if there is something that you're going through, I just hope that, things get better for you. Just, hang in there. There's so much to enjoy in life. In fact, because there is so much to enjoy in life, complaining is to be ungrateful. I do it from time to time myself, but I have to stop myself and realize that I'm being ungrateful if when I'm not, or when I am complaining rather. So I try to refocus on what do I have? What can I be grateful for in this moment? So having this mindset of gratitude can really help you weather a lot of things in life. And that can be very relative, I know, because some people are going through some very horrible, horrendous things and things that are probably beyond my imagination. So but know that, your life's not over yet. You never know what your story could do for somebody else, how you might be able to lift somebody else out of that horrible experience. Some people can take their pain, they can take their trauma, and they can turn it into something really amazing that can do some wonders for some other people. Thank you again for watching. Thank you for taking some time out of your day to click on this. And if you would, click the like, subscribe to this channel. I put out all kinds of stuff that I'm interested in, and sometimes I just do these little talks right now. I'm just sitting right here on the floor right now, and I had something to ponder and something I wanted to share. So I hope it did some good for you. And, leave a comment if you want to talk about stuff that's going on with you. If you want to tell your story, you can do so in the comment section. Thank you for watching. Take care.